Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to talk about Game 4 of the Western Conference Semifinals, and the Denver Nuggets beat the Minnesota Timberwolves 105-107 reaction to even this series up at 2 games apiece, and this second round is much better than the first round. Second round of these NBA playoffs have been fun. The Pacers and now Knicks are tied at 2 apiece. Now we have Nuggets T-Wolves tied at 2 apiece. We're in for 2 fun series. The Nuggets, they've officially made this a series. And this is these last 2 games from Minnesota, they just haven't executed. The Denver Nuggets, they've executed better. Nikola Jokic has played much better here on the road. He delivered a masterclass here in Game 4 with 35 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds, 15 of 26 shooting. These last 2 games, he's been phenomenal. And this is why you don't count out the 3-time MVP. You don't count these defending champ Denver Nuggets with a coach like Michael Malone. These first 2 games, they played really undisciplined. They let their emotions get the best of them. But they got a few days off. They calmed down, and they just started executing better on the road, playing better defensively. And Jokic has just been going crazy these last 2 games. Jamal Murray's played well these last 2 games. I don't know about the Timberwolves. I think they might lose this series. I thought they really had it wrapped up after these first 2 games, but that's just how quickly playoff basketball can change. And Jokic really showed us what he's made of tonight, bouncing back, especially tonight with 35, 7, and 7. And I feel like the anti-Jokic takes age so poorly, man. If someone is still denying him, it's not about the basketball. He's been showing it in big games since he's played basketball, to be fair. It's just unbelievable. And Minnesota, the first 2 games look great. These last 2 games they haven't. But also gotta give a shout to Justin Holiday. He's currently like a plus 44 in this series in 60 minutes played. And the Nuggets kind of do have a weak bench. It is weaker than last year. It's just they kind of started showing up now. This is what happens when a coach trusts his bench and is willing to test it. Like, Jokic, man, this is a legacy. This isn't a legacy series for Jokic. Like 3-time MVP, Finals MVP, one of the best passing big men of all time. But this isn't one all-time great player at the peak of his powers looks like, and it's just fully answered the call these last 2 games. It's just hard to cover that Jokic Murray pick and roll. And tie this series. And also, gotta give a shout out to Aaron Gordon. He had 27 points, 11 of 12 shooting. Aaron Gordon has really showed up in this series. I like the way he's played. But this loss in a bulleted format, really in no particular order, was Jokic was awesome. Great adjustments to the Denver offensive scheme too. And Murray got hot when it made the biggest impact. The end of the second quarter debacle was pretty gross. You turn it over there, Michael Porter Jr. It's a dunk, 1.6 left. You throw an idiotic pass down the court there. That was a really bad pass. I think it was in Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Murray steals it, hits a 3, but that was so cold. Him looking over there at Kevin Harlan while he's making the call of him making that 3. That was a cold moment, especially the picture they put on Twitter. Gordon doing a Steph impression, only missing 1 shot, and missed free throws were bad as well. But I just feel like Jokic and Gobert is a terrible one-on-one matchup for the Timberwolves, and Jokic just completely saw Minnesota's defense when Gobert is playing off of him. I mean, Jokic versus anyone currently leaving it is a terrible 1v1 matchup for the defense, but the 4-time Defensive Player of the Year is a mismatch for Jokic. Just Gobert and Jokic is a bad match for the Wolves. Like he's too slow for the fast-paced game that requires fast-paced, agile defense. Game 2 is proof of that. I feel like Naz Reid needs to get more playing time if the Wolves want to win this series. But great players adjust. Great players adjust. Great teams adjust. And you're seeing why the Denver Nuggets are defending champions. That championship mentality on the road. Aaron Gordon, 27 points, 6 assists, 7 rebounds, 11 of 12 shooting. He became the first player in NBA history to to put up at least 27, 7, and 6 while shooting 90% from the field in a playoff game. He's playing so much less in the dunker spot and so much more on the perimeter, and he's killing. Like, his versatility is remarkable. And I've said this, I think I said this game 1 or 2, they should play through Aaron Gordon more. And it's super high basketball key, like a smooth Sean Marion just cleaning up the right spots to be. And I said this, game 1 or 2, I think I might have said it or not, but I said they should use Aaron Gordon more, run through him, and what they're doing is fantastic. And he played good defensively as well, and he scored 40 points on 105.3% true shooting in the last 2 games. He's missed a total of 3 shots. Aaron Gordon was phenomenal. He's probably the X factor. I'd say the MVP was Nikola Jokic, but Aaron Gordon was the X factor. Murray, 19 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds, 8 of 17. Christian Brown, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 3 for 4. Justin Holiday, 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 of 6. Reggie Jackson, 6 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 for 4. They combined for 11, 21. How many combined points? 21. 27 combined points off the bench. KCP, 3 points, 3 assists, 1 for 6. I mean, he played whatever. He only made 1 shot. He didn't shoot well, that's for sure. Michael Porter Jr., 4 points, 3 rebounds, 2 for 4. Only took 4 shots. 4 shots in 35 minutes. Kind of crazy to me. But the Wolves lost by 8 points. In the final 34 seconds of the second quarter, the Nuggets scored 8 points on a KCP 3. Porter Jr. breakout, steal off an Ant turnover, and when he went too early, Jamal Murray hit a 47-footer at the buzzer. That's game, and the missed free throws. But that 8-point swing at the end of that quarter, that was where they lost this game. For the T-Wolves, Anthony Edwards, 44 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 16 of 25 shooting. He played 45 minutes, and the Wolves won those minutes by 5. They lost to 240. He sat by 13. McCat had a terrible game. Bonehead decision making. What happened from games 1 to 2? They were clicking. They just couldn't hit a shot like game 3. The only person they could was really Anthony Edwards. And Caters reverted to his usual playoff form. Terrible fouls and bad drives to the basket. But, I don't know. Kyle Anderson was a minus 18 in 6 minutes because he was terrible. He's really bad offensively and defensively. I don't even know why he's on the team. They shouldn't even be playing him right now. There's just not much Anthony Edwards can do when nobody else wants to show up. I mean, 44 points. He did all he could. But you got Cat shooting 5 for 18 tonight. 13 points, 12 rebounds, but 5 of 18 shooting. So, terrible game from the Cat. Meow! I just meowed. 11 points, 2 rebounds from McDaniels, 11 points. Gobert, 11 points, 14 rebounds, 3 for 5. He's so useless offensively, dude. And he couldn't stop a freaking nosebleed of Nikola Jokic. Like, they're so scared to throw it to the paint. It's calling up their offense, but they're scared to take him out. Because then Jokic is unposed in the paint. Nasri needs more minutes. Gobert freaking clogs up the paint offensively. And it's not a threat from the perimeter. Conley, 15 points, 9 assists, 5 for 12. Naj Reid, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 5 for 6. I watched most of that second half. I barely saw Naj Reid out there. Chris Finch, you need to play Naj Reid more. Ken Alexander Walker, sir, you had 2 points. You were 1 for 7. You need to be better. Kyle Anderson, you played 6 minutes. You had 0 points. You had 0 rebounds. You had 0 assists. You're 0 for 1. Minus 18. In 6 minutes! My God, this dude sucks. But yeah, Jokic was the MVP tonight's game. Aaron Gordon was a big X factor, but Christian Brown and Justin Holiday off the bench combined for 21, and Reggie Jackson added 6, 3, and 2. So yeah, Nuggets tie the series 2-2, going back to Denver for Game 5 on Tuesday at 10:30 in Denver. But Denver's fully changed the momentum. I feel like Nuggets, if the Timberwolves lose Game 5, they're going to be done. But yeah, it's all to say. So until next time, Michael Light. Peace, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for more NBA playoff action.